take it. RA and deck.
So rag ascension, 245.
245 what?
34.
34.41.
Declination, don't worry about the points.
Declination 18. 36.
36.
22, so don't worry about the points.
Yeah, don't worry about the points.
Oh, I put it in
Name,
the first
good,
one.
that's fine.
22 what?
22, go, tab.
8.
No.
It says 22.
Don't worry about it.
Okay,
Close enough.
name.
Venus.
Actually, I should capitalize that.
Okay, continue.
Wait. Should we
Blackford.
change that? Or?
No, just leave it as galactic. Continue.
Continue. Oh my god.
Move now.
No. Click.
Okay.
Okay. So it's in the opposite.
There it is.
Linus is controlling this. This is a you saw the telescope yesterday? Were you on the tour? Oh, okay. This is like 30, somewhere between 30 and 35 tons of glass and steel that Linus just told to move, and it's moving now.
Click.
Cool?
There's Mark up there?
Probably not.
So nobody's up there? We're just
No, the telescope takes care of itself. You can go for a week or more without.
You said that, yeah. You didn't babysit it.
Yeah, I didn't have to go up even once. Of course, it was raining pretty much the entire time he was gone, but.
Where's the weather up there right now?
It looked beautiful. It looked really incredible. Just the wind was a little high, but even Pan-STARRS is okay.
So you were,
And if anybody would like vanilla wafers, please pass them around.
so you were up on Haleakala like earlier?
No, he looked up. He went up a floor.
No, I just went upstairs to the Pan-STARRS control room.
Oh.
He does it a lot.
Okay.
We see him up
I-
a lot.
I could just, okay, you see where it says color plus ND? Click on that, please. And then in seconds, put .25.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And then make observation and let's see what happens.
Quarter of a second.
Is there some kind of
Didn't like that.
validation that overrides something that's too bright? If you're
Thank
using
you.
the wrong filters, or it will just do it?
It'll just do it.
And oh my! That is so unfair.
Did your feet went down too?
And we try again. Resend.
Okay, hold off. I'm going to go ahead and try to get this image real quick here. And then we'll...
And it's just going to be mean.
Mine is separate. I forgot to plug the battery or the power supply in. Unfortunately, this is only being used for the display here, not for the... But we're still live.
So what's the telescope doing now? I mean, it's just like...
Yeah, I just took control of it over here.
Oh, okay.
And we'll get that in just a minute.
I'm going to
Just
go back.
leave it. Don't do anything right now. I just want to get the image of Venus before it sets. Hello, welcome. We have vanilla wafers and,
And
others.
scones and brownies and stuff like that.
We should have something British for folks.
Yeah.
We have scones. That counts.
Yes. Good. Hey, long time no see.
Yep. Well, yeah, these things for that.
Yeah.
Let's see what one is it. What chair is it?
Yeah, let me go get another stack of chairs.
And we're exposing it.
Oh, yeah, there are a couple more here.
Who's doing it?
Yep.
We've got enough chairs in here. You remember that telescope that you took a ride on? You remember the telescope? You want to control it tonight? I figured you might. Do you have any idea of what you might want to take a picture of with the telescope? Okay, we'll find something for you. And you're on. You better be. Don't let me forget and miss you. All right? Okay.
I thought it like I thought it was only a 25-second exposure. How come it's like looks like it's like exposing it?
Takes a minute to download the image. If somebody get these away from me, otherwise I'll end up eating the whole box.
Way too far.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Part of it is this computer is a little bit in. And part of it is I think it was distracted by
Question came up, do we need a high-speed internet to make this connection?
No, not really.
Okay.
You just need a computer that isn't.
Well, part of the problem is I think probably when his computer went down that it created problems for this computer. Okay.
Blah.
Okay. Let's see how it looks. We're just going to try to do something we shouldn't do, which is take a picture of Venus. Venus is very bright, and it's like, when a camera flash goes off in your eyes, you always have that blue dot left over. So you don't want to observe planets with this telescope in general, but we've got what's called a neutral density filter in there, so it's like giving the telescope sunglasses. And I just wanted to get a quick picture of it, see if it worked, see how it looked. Who knows? The moon is even brighter.
Yeah. So
But we have taken pictures of the moon. If you remember the LCOGT mission, where they impacted the moon, we actually had a fast camera that we put on the telescope specifically for that mission, so that we could image the moon.
What kind of filters did you use?
We used some narrowband filters and also polarization filters. So we were looking at specific polarization states.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a
Okay.
box, isn't it?
So let's go back. Try again. Actually, no, let's go back. Okay, so let's see here. All right. So what did we want to do next?
Mars, Saturn, or Cone Nebula.
Why don't we go to?
We don't have the coordinates.
That's okay. We can get them. How about we let you do the Crab Nebula, and then you'll get to do the asteroid in a little bit. Okay.
Good.
You want to come up and take a picture of the Crab Nebula? This will be cool. This will be awesome.
I'm going to sit in this chair.
All right. So, I want you to click on New Observation here. You got to get right on the words. There you go. Okay. Search and browse. Right there. And then I want you to type in crab. C-R-A-B. There you go. And then click on search. There you go. All right, that's it. So click on the M1 on the left, the blue. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's M1.
Yeah. And move now. You ready to move the telescope? All right, tell it to move. There. Right on the words again. So there it goes. This is the telescope that you saw. And in a moment, there's the light on it, so you can see the telescope, and it's moving because you told it to. Is that cool? Very quiet enthusiasm from you, huh? That's more like it. There's a grin on your face.
Thank you.
Is it possible to turn off the overhead lights so we can see more better?
Yes, I think so. Let's turn off just the front. Now we get a lot better contrast. That help?
No, thanks. You want it?
All right, good. And everyone's getting brownies and now
Where's that
wafers
camera?
and gonna get in a sugar high.
Oh,
Did
it's
you
right
get
there
one?
behind your laptop. Right, yeah.
Did you want one?
Observations.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
So, okay, tell it okay. It's pointed at the target. And just a minute. Do you want a color or a black and white image? Color. Gee, that's such a surprise. Everybody says that.
Well, it's
Okay,
like
so you
having
click
nebula.
on
You
color,
have to have
and then let's
Sorry?
go ahead and try 60 seconds. So you see the, yeah, right there, you want to put 60 seconds, just 60. Okay, and then make observation over to the right. And like a pro. Nice job. So it's going to take about 5 minutes, or let me see, about 6 minutes to get this image.
Why so long?
because we're exposing it for 60 seconds and then
And our eyes see in red, green, and blue. So
Oh,
it
so
takes
there's
three
three.
pictures, and then it takes about, they're calculating, I think, 90 seconds to download each image.
that's 4.5 minutes plus 60 minutes.
Of the people
Oh,
who
there we
are
go.
watching
I
it.
can still see you.
Okay.
There's a couple second delay, seems like.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
There is a, what do you call it, a sensor button in here.
Okay, oh, really?
So I think it's about like 4 seconds. That I've got to hit the button and kills the stream.
JD, as we wait for the telescope, is it because it's moving the exposure area around, or is it because it's just waiting for enough photons to come in?
It's waiting for enough photons to come in. And so the telescope is moving, but it's moving at the same rate that the sky is moving. Well, really, the Earth is moving. So it's moving at a rate to counter the rotation.
Yeah, I was playing with that last night.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty clearly saturated.
Still on blue.
It's still on, it is on red. Mm-hmm.
Where does it say that?
It says that right
Oh,
here. The third image, red, required for your color observation. And don't learn to spell from this because this is the British spelling we don't use.
yeah,
Okay?
because color will start with blue.
Yeah, exactly.
what you're.
So people in England look at that and go, "Oh, that's spelled right," but people here look at it and say, "Oh, it's not spelled right."
It's delayed, everything's delayed.
Yep.
So what you're seeing there is delayed by a little bit, by about 4 seconds.
I know, but shouldn't it be spiking higher than there?
No. What I do is I listen through all the way from the other end, so it's got it higher than that. And this is from way over here, so
Mm-hmm.
the Canadians actually kind of something for us, which I really don't want.
Oh, the Canadians do it with the U? Okay. So Linus can learn his
Oh,
spelling from
so
that.
then to
Yeah, that's how we
So that's good.
Okay.
Besides, what I'm going to show this.
Yeah, I guess it was just the United States with Daniel Webster that got rid of a bunch of U's.
Sure.
All right. Hanging in there? Patience holding up? Having fun? Did you get a brownie? Good.
Bubba, bubba, bubba.
This software that's controlling is this just your window to the software?
This is just a web browser.
I know, but the software that's the software that controls it is there? They have to design software for every telescope that they build, or is there like standard software that they use, a couple different types, and they just adapt to the different telescopes?
Professional telescopes, it's pretty much custom
Each
to,
time.
to each telescope. Los Cumbres, though, is building 15 1 meter telescopes and 24 0.4 meter telescopes. They're going to have the same software that controls all of them. And in fact, we'll look at all of these telescopes as a network of telescopes rather than individual telescopes. All right.
Why I chose the crab.
What do you think? Was that worth it? Yep.
That's the one that exploded in, what, 1000 AD or so?
Yep.
The one
Chinese.
is that Copernicus or Kepler's?
No, this is the crab nebula.
Yeah, this is, let me see here. Chinese, yeah, it was observed in, all right, Crab Nebula. And I have to check to make sure it was, observed by Indian, Arabic, Chinese, and Japanese astronomers in 1054 AD is when the supernova was occurred. All right. So who's going to be next controlling the telescope for a cool image? You're going to do asteroids. That's your main focus. Come on, Michael. All right. Hey, high five. Yeah, give me a high five. Okay. So let's go over to the Cone Nebula for you. So new observation. If you would click on new observation. Okay. Enter RA and DAC. Okay, the right ascension is 6 hours, so change that 2 to a 6. Now hit tab. 41. 6, 0, 6. 9. So, no, just 6. Take out the 9, backspace. Tab. 9. Tab. 53.
I noticed the name is still on Venus.
06. Well, we'll change that in just a second. Tab. And this is Anthony's Cone Nebula. C-O-N-E space N-E-B-U-L-A. There we go. Yeah, leave it on galactic and go ahead and hit continue. Get a little right there. There you go. Okay, go ahead and move now. Right on the text. And the telescope is away. Have you controlled the telescope before?
been
Okay.
up in it, but
You've been up to visit it, but you haven't ever controlled it. Cool. It's moving because you told it to. Is that? There's got to be some coolness in that. It's like 35 tons of glass and steel that is moving at the power of your mouse click.
A fraction of the percent of the population of the world is done that.
Yeah.
For them, very small fraction of the percentage. So
That is that telescope,
Okay,
yes.
yes.
mess things up.
Yes.
That's the one
You
you
may
have
actually
to
see.
in when you're up on top. That's the one.
That's the one you just controlled to take that picture of the crab nebula. That is the same. That's the one that you rode around on.
It's not a great picture of us, but we were kind of underneath it. It was
Okay.
but they were
Click on OK.
It's like there's a section of the room that was the whole thing.
And let's try something out. Do a drop down, the not selected.
They were standing on
Do an H beta. Okay? And give it 60 seconds and let's just see how that looks.
How do you publish these events?
Hydrogen beta. It's
Is there someplace that you publish these events?
make observation. Hydrogen beta filter is a fairly narrow band filter that is centered around a transition line in hydrogen. So hydrogen tends to be very opaque, and so if it's glowing, it's very bright. If it's not, then it's very dark. And so you can see a lot of structure in the hydrogen clouds this way.
It's in red. It's another one. And in worlds.
Which one's this?
This is similar. Second light.
Second life is virtual world. That's where
Three of them. No second light. What's
Yeah.
in world?
another version of Second Life.
It tends to be larger, right? Has a lot more things to see and visit.
Yeah. I don't know that there are advantages, I think, to all of them. I'm not on any of them, to be honest. So if anyone from any controllers over at Second Life or OSG or what's the third one?
InWorlds.
Or InWorlds are listening to this, pretend that I said yours was the best and yours is the only one I
Insert
use.
your name here.
Yes. I mean, I think that they're all great, is my understanding. But, I mean, yeah, I believe so. Let me see here. I think it's reddish. Let me just take a look and so that I don't. Okay. Okay. Click on OK.
He's asleep at the switch there, so I don't have to worry about it.
Do you want to hit OK?
All right.
Ah, little off. Try re-expose. And let's try H alpha for 60 seconds. Okay, there you go. H hydrogen.
Wikipedia.
Yeah, Wikipedia. Yeah, it's kind of it looks like it's kind of teal, but I'd have to check. The hydrogen alpha that we're doing now is a red color. And then I think the next line on the picture is beta, yeah. So for visible lines,
Sometimes it does that. I hit something too quickly. So you can whisper it, you can say it, or you can shout it.
it's H alpha, H beta, gamma, delta.
It'll carry to you. Just like real life, if you whisper, it only goes to people close to you. If you say it, it'll go to reach this. If you shout it, it'll go to reach larger region.
So if you whisper, it'll go to this region?
Right, yeah.
Texting your friends, bragging about using a 2-meter class observatory on the summit. texting your friends to talk about the baseball game? I assume you were texting. All right. Texting your girlfriend? Oh, okay.
That's me.
All right, go ahead and click on OK. Let's see here. A little bit. Let's try new observation and enter RA and DEC. Okay. And change the second one on, change right ascension to, let's see, change the second or the third one to 45. Okay, we're going to move off to the side of that really bright star and see if we can get something better. Go ahead and click on continue. Okay, move now. So we're moving about the full field of view to make sure that star's out of the way.
Which is how big again? Field of view?
Is 10 arc minutes. Click on OK. All right. Give it 60 seconds on H alpha or whatever. Actually, give it 120. Let's try 120, see if that helps too. And then if this doesn't work, I'm going to look in fact, I'm going to start doing that now. I'm going to look in Google Sky and see what we can find, where we can see somewhere around there that would be a good place to look to get you a decent picture.
So, is Google Sky better than Stellarium?
It depends on what you want to do. Google Sky is useful because it'll show you more realistic images of the sky, but yeah, it's Google Earth, but there's also Sky.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it's, yeah, exactly. It's part of Google Earth. Yes, you could. Okay, 53. And so we just type in the right ascension declination. It's going to fly me over to the Cone Nebula. Here we go. Okay, let's zoom out. And let me get an idea of how big the field of view is here. Okay, so
JD,
yes.
someone asking if we can look at the globular cluster M80.
Messier 80. Let me see if it's up. Okay. It is not above the horizon right now.
He says thank you.
Anytime. Any other suggestions? We'd love to make people happy here.
We just looked at it.
We did that, and you're not. Are you watching the? Okay. That's a little better. Okay, let's try this. Let's try. So new observation,
Oh, my bad.
and then you're going to want to go to enter right ascension declination. Enter RA and DAC. Yeah, scroll down. Okay, try 640 38. Actually, go with
He wants to know if the
yeah,
bullet is
30.
available.
Try 30. I'll check in just a minute. Okay, and then go with 9, 50, 30. See if that gets us on a good spot. We'll see something. All right, and then continue.
Is your Cone Nebula still in there?
Yes, that's still the Cone Nebula. Go ahead and move now. Let's see if that. And then give it a 120 give it 120 seconds in H alpha. So the Bullet Nebula.
He was asking what are the galaxies that provide the best evidence for dark matter? The Bullet, maybe?
Don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Not finding the Bullet Nebula right off. There's the Bubble Nebula. Yeah. 120.
Should we do alpha? This?
Yeah, DH alpha 120. And then in a minute we're going to go over and we're going to start observing the asteroids that are the main targets for tonight.
I did nothing. No, not. I'm behind the camera.
Is the Eagle Nebula up or is it?
Just a second, let me see here. 14 will not be up right now.
Yeah, it does it there, but not actually.
I know, that's one of your favorites, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it.
That's way cool. I mean,
So the only thing that's going to be active is
it's kind of a, well, what?
When does that eagle usually?
In about September, something like that. Is a good time. August, September is a good time to observe it.
Is this website
Is it the
website available
for yes. So the what you can do is I'm going to log out here, and so if you go to
And the other is just a
LCOGT.net,
No, they are too, and I've got somebody else watching both.
then you can go to
So these guys are like asking questions?
Yes, oh yes.
let me see here.
As we go through, they ask questions and also we try to keep them up with what's.
You can apply for an account, but let me see here. So I'm going to. There is. Okay, hold on. One person at a time, please. So if you go to this web page, and I can email you that, you can see the last image taken. Okay, and this will update as the images are taken.
That's cool.
What's the address?
rti.faulkes-telescope.com.
Is Second Life, is that a free?
Dot
Yes.
RTI. This stands for real-time interface.
It
Dot
was really big a long time ago.
FAULKES
Well, they had the CSI Miami
dash
telescope.com. The part of the show was
Yeah.
Mars and World and
dash minus.
the second
Okay.
life.
Okay, telescope.
And that sparked a number of things that
It got
pretty big.
Dot
bad
com.
press, like a lot of bad press for it.
There's about still about 60,000 people.
Okay. Slash control.
That's it.
Michael, you watching?
How about the other ones? What is more popular?
There we go. That's much better.
That'd look cool in color.
All right, should we try a color image?
Is that cone?
That's the Cone Nebula. That's pretty good. Re-expose if we want to go into color. And click on color and give it, let's go with 120, and then we better go on to asteroids for these other two guys. Okay, so make observation.
Can we go back and see the archive of these images?
Yes. Yeah, it's very easy to see the latest images. I'm just going over that right now. There's a
Is
website.
it that RTI.Faulkes?
Um,
FAULKES-telescope.com/control.
Whoa, super, okay.
It's actually up on the screen. It's up on the screen if you want to read it.
Oh, yeah, but it's a little hard to read back there. Okay.
That one, yes, you can, if you have the right passwords.
You need passwords and you need to book it. JD booked it until it's not.
Jupiter, Betelgeuse.
okay. That's okay. Because, so basically what I'm doing is I'm clicking over to this other site here. This is, if you are anywhere in the world, you can go to this site and see, if you scroll down, you can see the last image that was taken using the real-time interface on this telescope. So if I click on that, there's our image. We can also zoom in, see a little more detail.
Faulkes object.
So we can zoom right in and see that. Or zoom back out. Okay? And anyone can do this anywhere in the world without a password.
From the main page again, I missed it.
So from there, click on status on the left.
Got it.
Yeah.
JD, two things.
Mhm.
A, do you have any extra water?
There is some water down the hall on the left-hand side.
And someone is asking for
HOAGS, HOGS.
Hogs Nebula.
Yeah.
Let me see if that's available.
Okay. There's some truth.
I'm curious, there's a list of highlights. You can see what's there.
Okay. Oh, that would be a really cool one. I don't think that's going to be up, Hoag's object. Typical right ascensions that we are going to be able to catch tonight will be somewhere between, say, right ascension of 3 hours and 7 or 8 hours. But let me see. So Hoag's object is 15 hours, 17 minutes, 14.4 seconds. Declinations plus 21, 35.08. And so that will be rising. It'll be at 14 degrees altitude at 8:30, which is after our time. So we're not going to be able to catch that. Okay. And then Linus and Anthony, you guys are going to be next. So I'm going to need my chair back.
water good.
Yes. There's nothing like water and cookies. I think he gets it. Okay. I think I confused it by logging in by having the two windows.
No, I'm just...
Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
At the next chance, stop and restart the desktop presenter.
Desktop presenter crashed. Okay. Okay. So same IP. So in other words,
Did you still lose it because the thing? Oh, there we go.
there we go. So in other words, it seems like we have a little bit of a fight between the desktop presenter and the network connection on this. Let me see if I can turn off.
We're okay.
Well,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
yeah, I'm going to disable the wireless. Let's see if that helps.
Well, remember too, though, that this is going to be delayed by 4 seconds, always.
Yeah, but your comment was to turn off to shut down the whatever
Desktop presenter.
desktop remote.
Well, that's because they lost signal.
Yeah, exactly, and we lost signal on that about the same time that we started having connection problems with Faulkes.
I got you.
So,
Makes sense.
are we still? Do we still have connection over there?
This looks like we're not.
No. Okay.
Either restart desktop presenter.
Yeah, because I just turned off the wireless.
It's the same address, right?
No.
72. Oh, okay. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, okay, that probably means that we were going through the wireless.
Yeah.
Okay. Jump on here.
Response. I'm not getting a response from Helen.
Okay, I'm not either, so.
Oh, yes.
Oh, the cartwheel's pretty nice. I know you can catch that in about December. I'm not sure if you still can.
And we're back.
No, I'm not back yet. Hold on a second. Can you tell me what the IP is again?
Okay.
171.72.
171.72.
Good. Okay.
Do you know how to re-enable the wireless? Because I'm thinking that we might want to do that because this is not.
The easiest way to do it would be to go under Start Control Panel Networks.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it's XP. XP is fine.
Oh, this is
Far side of the far right hand side, put it down.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't get hold of it. There you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Mars is in the left. What's mine?
It's your what?
You want to click on the wireless network in the bottom corner.
Yep. Hey, Steph, good news.
Hey, what?
We found our problem today.
What?
There always has to be a problem.
Yes, it's true. We always have a problem.
What
Every
happened?
single time. Well, that's this one here he's talking about. That's not it.
Looks like your wireless is still.
Shut off. Is that wireless going?
No, it needs to refresh.
No, I know, but I mean, you kind of have a...
Is it function app?
I'm gonna try that.
That thing needs to.
There we go. Okay, there we go.
They're asking for Bucky the Galaxies. NGC 7023.
NGC 7203.
No, 7023.
7023. 7023. Got it. Looking at that. Okay.
Okay. Can you restart presenter again? Never mind.
Got it.
It's there.
Wow.
Okay.
So there is the Cone Nebula.
Is that the one we've been looking at while we're getting color?
Yeah, this time we got it in color.
Oh, that's
So we
a
got
long
it.
time.
Yeah. So is that one satisfactory?
Yes.
I would think so.
Okay. So now we're going to do some real science, which was the purpose of this evening. Sorry for knocking over the mic there. All right. So Anthony, you want to come over here and walk him through? It is, we want to go with this target first. So this is the right ascension, and then that's the declination.
Okay. And then what's that?
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
I'll deal with that.
Enter RA and deck.
Okay, so right ascension.
What's the
10, 08,
08
47.6.
476?
0.6.
476, 476.
Okay.
Declination 21.
Next.
05. 18. And where is it? Oh yeah.
T, F, B, E, 5.
I spelled that wrong. How do you
So-
spell asteroid?
T, as in Thomas. T, F, B, E, 5, 5, lowercase c, 0. Okay, continue. Move now.
Doesn't look like anything's in there, but I could.
Yeah, well, that does not know about asteroids that are undiscovered. Surprisingly,
So we're gonna discover asteroids.
we're hopefully going to.
This is from Japan Stars. Just got this up.
No, this is another search. I don't know who this is. I couldn't find a Pan-STARRS asteroid for tonight. So usually what we try to do is we do try to observe Pan-STARRS because they're here, they're on island, You know, we're all locals. We support each other. But you know, if we have time and there's another really good candidate, we'll go with that.
So there's other telescopes that do surveys at the sky?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There are a number of other telescopes that do surveys.
That latest one that they found that's the size of an aircraft carrier that could make quite an impression when it landed in the ocean.
Yeah.
Try dropping on aircraft carriers. Especially runs at about 25,000 miles an hour.
Okay. And when you get there, I want you to take an observation, and you'll go to the drop-down menu and look for Bessel I, and do 120 seconds in Bessel I.
Okay. So you can like.
Okay, you got it.
Mm-hmm. Bessel I up. Yeah, there you go. 120. Make observation.
There we go.
Okay.
Exposing.
Is there anything to explain about SLI?
It's an infrared band filter.
After, should we shoot it in color?
No. We don't care what the color is. And it's so faint that in the blue and the green, it's not going to show up very well.
Right. I
The
forgot
red
we were
might.
doing an asteroid.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there's a simulator on here.
Yeah, there is a simulator. Do not go to that. We do not want to confuse it.
So how difficult is it for you about to get a
We might be able to get you some time. But this telescope is for education. The university's time is for education and outreach here in Hawaii. Los Cumbres is doing less education outreach time because their scientists are using full amount of the time. So it's a little tough. It can be a little tough to get much time on the mainland United States, Canada. I don't know. Maybe Canada might have some. I'm not sure. But when their network comes online, I suspect that they're going to have a lot of small telescope time that kids can use.
Do we have any idea when that's beginning?
The first telescopes are coming online soon. They're saying first of next month they'll have one up at McDonald. Between the 1st and the 16th of next month, and they'll have one ready for beta testing at McDonald Observatory in Texas.
That group of 40 or so, you said they're not all going to be in the same place.
No, they're not all going to be in the same place. The original idea was 6 sites worldwide. That way, observations can be passed from site to site, and in principle, you can get 24-hour coverage of some targets. Or you will always have a telescope that is in the dark. So, okay. Now, I think what we're going to want to do with this, Linus, is just keep re-observing the same field over and over again. So when it gets there, just say re-expose object, re-expose
Observation
object.
done.
Okay? Re-expose object. Make observation.
Do we get to see the original pictures?
Yeah, we can compare them in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, you have. Oh, so you got until 9:30.
Yeah, we booked like 6 sessions in a row.
4. We booked 2 hours worth. Okay. And then you want to take turns observing. You've got 2 people here that are observing on this asteroid, right?
Right. So Oh,
Okay.
okay, so it's
Yeah, and I'm not sure. This may be too faint to see. So, but we'll see. I
What
don't
is
know.
that asteroid? Which is that bright part right there? That bright
I
spot?
have no idea. I don't even know that we can see it in this
Like
image,
this
to be
went
honest.
live on their website.
The reason,
Be moving against the star.
that's correct.
Whatever object, if we can see something changing position, that's it.
That's correct.
Does this have the star program?
Yeah.
I have that as well, yeah, but I have just Star Walk on that one. I don't have the Star Map.
This one is also supposed to be really tight, though, so you can see
Mhm. Yeah, the we observe in the infrared because the sky is darker in the red. Okay, the sky is blue because it scatters light from the sun. Well, it scatters that blue light at night too, and so any light source that's out there, including from Kahului. So if you were here for Dr. Ritter's talk on Friday, you know that blue light is a problem for astronomical observing, and people, it's bad for health. It's also bad for the birds, turtles. Yes.
GD update. I gotta run.
Do another one? Okay, yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna run JD. So
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, good to see you.
I'll see you in class. Right?
All right. Okay. And I think, Declan, would you want to take one of the pictures of the asteroid? It's not going to be a really exciting one as far as to look at, but you'd be seeing an asteroid that might hit the Earth. Probably won't, but, okay.
re-expose.
Re-expose, 120. So you've got 3 people here. You've got 3 observers. I want Declan to help as well, all right? And then we're going to have to try and sort out this image. Yeah, go ahead and make observation. So,
That one is Star Walk. I think that one was like $2. Yeah, I think so. I have another one that's 20, which is Star Map Pro, which is much more technically adept. It's not as beautiful, it's just more technical. It gives a lot more information. Yeah, they're amazing. The lady behind you was like looking over your shoulder, like trying to see it.
What is that simulator thing?
what is which simulator thing?
There's some that.
Oh,
Simulator.
there's a simulator for how to run the Faulkes telescope, so that people who need to learn how to use it can run that online simulator and figure it out.
Oh,
$3. The price is $3. I would guess. It might have been $3 when we had it on. The $3 I don't care.
Yeah, that's true.
Give me a lot more than that.
I saw it, when I was up on the mountain. When I was up on the mountain, the guy had it on his iPhone.
Yeah, I have it. Yeah, I got the both on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a little handier.
Yeah.
What you were looking at, what, the picture or the Star Walk? Star Walk looks like that. This is direction. That's what's in the sky. It gives you a map of what's there.
Well, there are a couple points that look encouraging, but nothing I would say is definitely it. So we might. Okay. If we had better targets tonight, we'd be in better shape.
Should we be taking pictures of both of them before we try to do anything?
No, I think that we're better off. Okay. Okay, so re-expose. Just keep pounding on this same spot.
Is that refraction on the outside of the fan?
Make observation.
Yeah.
Make observation.
You just
Focus on the telescope first. This is $1,000 an hour of time. So we want to focus on this and keep this running.
But you can just give it to
And then you can answer your dad once you've got this running. Yeah. That's about what the telescope time is worth. It's a $20 million telescope. It costs, $500,000 a year to operate, which is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know that we're going to get anything tonight on asteroids, but we're going to try.
We're trying to find a little
$500 million
thing
Yeah, to keep it operational.
And that was,
300 days
One
a
is
year
Star Max
approximately.
Pro. This is one of the 20 bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Star Maxwell, and the other one is,
And then plus the initial investment of building the facility. You going to take the next one?
The one that's posted right now, you still have the one of the...
Yeah, they're not doing the comment yet, they're doing the asteroids right now, they're just keeping exposing.
Yeah.
Is that what's the one that's the latest one? What was the latest one?
The latest one that we had was this, which is,
Whoa.
I don't know. It might not be in there. We have no idea. Unless we see something moving, and I'm not seeing anything really sticking me in the eye.
That is the plane of the elliptic. That's which the planets go along that line. The horizon is right there, right now. So these are all below. The sun is about to rise. It's coming up, and it's going to follow that plane of the elliptic. And you'll notice what's interesting is the plane of the elliptic is not in the same angle as the galactic. So our solar system spins in a different angle.
Do you need a couple more chairs, or are you good standing? Okay. Okay. Declan, you want to come over and be ready to take one of these pictures? And if we get this, I think you'll be one of the youngest people to ever do a confirmation of an NEO. And if it even vaguely looks like we got it, we're gonna so new or re-expose object, please. Yeah. And then just go ahead and click on make observation.
This one's got the most.
If we just keep pounding on this one spot, I can try stacking the images so that we get better signal to noise. But if we do a longer integration time, the asteroid's moving fast enough that it'll make it into a streak across the image. So we have to shift the images a little bit each time and stack them and add them together.
Just put on mute.
Catching up from my 9-year-old. I know. I'm sorry. I muted the thing a long time ago. I have to mute the sound today. For some reason, when I changed the plane sound, it overrode.
It's okay. Go easy on your dad. Okay, so, yeah, this is kind of tedious, huh? But it's kind of exciting, too, because if we get an NEO asteroid,
Wow. I thought that Just the microphone. Okay. Please.
There we go.
Gee, I'm sorry my 3-hour app is more interesting than you really got the telescopes. Wasn't my intention.
Not a problem.
I'm fascinated by the telescope.
You're fine. You're fine. To be honest, this is going to be a little bit boring in some ways, but like I said, we may be looking for an asteroid that could hit
This
the
is
Earth.
Purdue.
Completed.
Yeah.
Okay, pretty good.
Very good. Okay, who's taking the next one? Somebody?
Declan,
Okay.
can you go see it and say it?
Declan, would you? Yeah.
New
So,
observation, re-expose.
re-expose. Let's let him have a turn, Declan. Okay. And try changing over to Bessel R. Let me see how that looks. And then 120. You're going to have to enter 120.
Right.
Make observation.
Bada bing.
Bada boom. And then whoever's next, I want you sitting down right over there. Please.
I'm not.
No, you're after him. I just went, so.
Not seeing anything that really looks encouraging, to be honest. So we might not get anything from this.
What are those wavy lines almost like?
Those are interference patterns on the camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not
That's
not something nebulous out there.
No, it's not. They're not real. It's called birefringence.
Oh, what's that?
So, what I've done is I've overlaid 2 images, and then I do one of them halfway transparent and inverse. So there's one that's halfway transparent and inverse, and I put that on top of this other one. And it makes it very easy to see if there are
Online stuff.
anything stuff that's not lined up. You line up all the stars. And
Can you
then
show that on the big screen? Or not that?
yeah, but let's just keep observing. And then just go ahead and re-expose as soon as you're ready. Okay, just go ahead and re-expose, please.
So, Bessel R or Bessel I?
Vessel R. Leave it as vessel R. Yeah. Make observation.
What do you want to do?
After a time runs out, are we just
Yeah,
gonna
what?
get to the
And let me see.
Do something new.
Yeah, I just want to see which one is. Yeah, Vessel R is going to be a little bit better. It's a little cleaner. So this is the software we're going to use to look for the asteroid. You're familiar with this, right?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can see anything moving in it. I'm kind of doubtful because it's pretty faint.
Okay.
But like I said, if we, yeah, it's a cosmic ray.
It's a what?
Cosmic ray. Let's see. Let's go through this methodically.
There's lots of stuff like
Yeah, the stars move just slightly. Then there's little things like that. That's a cosmic ray.
So that's a cosmic ray right
That's
there.
yeah, probably a cosmic ray hit or something. It's not a real asteroid at any rate.
the things that
You need to see it in all four images. It needs to move in a straight line. Yeah, so if it's going in circles, yeah, it's not it.
I'm seeing, yeah, that one, it's almost a straight line.
No, that's not a. Okay. It would look like one of these. It would look something. You see that star in the upper right hand of the cross? It would look something like that, only moving.
oh, fainting.
It will be
It wouldn't look like one of those
very,
bright yellow
no,
spots.
be very extremely faint. Our target is going to be extremely, extremely faint.
Take for you to develop your eyesight to do that.
I don't know. I'm still working on it. Are you watching the telescope, Anthony?
It just came.
Oh,
Uh-huh. Yeah, I know. I saw it out of the corner of my eye.
re-expose?
Yes, re-expose, red, just make observation. Yeah. We're going to just do the rest in red.
Oh, red.
Yeah, so Bessel R is red.
Oh, it is.
Except
Okay.
over- there was there, and then there. I guess it's in two frames, but not all four.
Yeah.
Very hard to do this, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
I would go to sleep watching this.
That's why you have
Well,
the
you should put
computer
it up on,
do it
can you put that up on the big
automatically.
screen while we're between observations?
No.
So other people can
What we're going to
see what you're
do,
trying to do?
I do not think that we're going to be able to see it in just one image. I don't think that we will have enough signal to noise. But I just wanted to take a look to see if it's really bright, it's not our guy. See how this goes down over, is that a straight line? Okay, then it's not an asteroid if it's not a straight line, right?
So what's that thing here? That's not a...
That's like a cosmic ray hit.
That's just an avatar, that's how they actually,
All right.
because you're sitting, an avatar is sitting on the face of the planet, and they do that.
You see how that's really bright? You see this star in the upper right-hand corner? It's going to look something like that, only moving. Okay?
And just refraction.
This is, yeah, just some weirdness on the telescope. That's part of the reason we're going for red right now. I don't know that we're going to be able to get this because it is very faint and we don't have the filter that we really want. But we're going to try.
Where's the filter that we really want?
It's not available in the real-time interface. So 154. Have a good night. So 291.7.
Everybody's gathering around you. That's even seen.
Yeah. Okay. I think after we're done observing, everyone's interested in watching us look for the asteroid. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
My turn.
Freeze up.
No, it does that. And all the stars in this, what I'm doing now is I'm tracking and stacking. All the stars should turn into streaks, but the asteroid, there we go, should be a point, a single point. Exactly. That's not it. All these very bright points. It should look like one of the dots in these Star Treks. Okay. There's no charge.
No charge.
Yeah.
This is free to-
Yeah, to control the telescope, you'd have to apply for an account, and pretty much for people in Hawaii, best thing to do is hang out with your amateur astronomy clubs. So Becky's got an account, Robert Kowski's got an account for the clubs, and then beyond that, for people outside of Hawaii, you would have to apply, and the best way to do that is work with a school, because that way we get a bigger impact over time.
Yesterday, we were having a conversation
not
about
moved.
the images that you send to various schools looking for these NEOs.
Mm-hmm.
So if I got you started with my son's school, could you send down images on a regular basis?
Yes, that's going to that's going to start in a little bit here.
Presumably in September.
Yeah, it would be. It would start in fall semester. They've already selected schools for the spring semester. But yeah, we could get them doing that, and then they would use astrometric to do the measurements of the positions, like I showed you last night, and like we will be doing later tonight.
Are we going to be checking both asteroid pictures before we do the astrometric?
We're just going to focus on one asteroid because it's so faint. I think I might have it. I think we might have.
Found it?
Yeah, I might have found it right here. Does that look like an asteroid to you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean that looks right. It's got a decent signal to noise. It's 5 on the signal to noise. What is this? What is this?
It hasn't moved from that position.
Part of it is, since this is my broadcast, here's your pictures.
Okay, so go ahead, re-expose object. make observation. What I'd like to do is get at least a dozen images
Oh, wow.
by the time we're done. 12
We
images.
got 6 now, right?
Let me count them.
We had 4 with the eye, and now we're using.
1, 2, 3,
What happens if you get more than 12?
4,
That's good too.
5,
Baker's better.
7, 8. So I'd like at least 4 more.
The first 4 we got were with eyes, so do they make?
Well, let's see. If we can get a total of 16, that would even be better. Because then we could just use R band, and I think they will be better in R band.
We have till 9:30.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, so the 5th one is an I band. 6th one is in R band. So let's try to get 17 images.
So we got 8 now.
Correct.
So we need 9 more artists.
Yeah, so if we just crank through them, really focus on it.
Want me to sit there and just crank them out?
I think Anthony can do it, or these our other observers can do it. What was the name of this, Anthony? Can you read it off of there for me?
Yes. Capital T F B E 5 and then lowercase c and 0.
What, do we have until 9 or 9:30?
9:30.
9:30, okay.
Mm-hmm. Almost ready?
Keep your eyes open. Oh,
There
there.
you go. Make observations. There you go.
Yeah, we wrote
That's more like it.
Yeah.
That's the hurry up and wait I want to see. Okay, and we'll get let's get Linus over here to see if he can do that kind of hustle.
I really hope we find one.
I hope so too. It looks like we might have gotten it, but we're going to need all of the time and as many images as we can get
The 3
in order to
youngest
be sure.
people who found an asteroid.
Might have. I'm not sure yet. We're keeping our fingers crossed, right?
There's Astrometica,
That's not doesn't look like this. You see how this is kind of fuzzy around the edges?
Okay, so it has to be fuzzy.
It has to be fuzzy around the edges, yeah. If it's really sharp, it's not an asteroid.
So like that.
Well, this is kind of fuzzy too, but it's really bright and it's not moving.
What is that?
That's a star.
Oh.
where do we get a copy of Astrometica?
You can Google it. Just Google Astrometrica. And there's like a free... That, to me, looks like an asteroid.
What is it?
Right here.
Oh yeah.
I only see it flashing.
Yeah, I don't see it in any of the other images, so that's really suspect. And the rules of the asteroid is it has to be in all of the images. It has to move in a straight line.
There was one overlay where you showed that showed a series of things overlaid. There's like 5 or 6 on one screen. Is that other things that had already previously been observed? Identified?
Sorry, what?
There was one image I saw on your screen about 4 or 5 minutes ago where it looked like there was like strings of 5 or 6 in a row. And there were several on the same page. Was that a...
Those were these
Okay.
images.
Okay.
Whoever's in that seat is responsible for getting it for keeping it going. Okay.
Make observation.
So if he's going to do the next observation, he should be sitting there while this observation is going.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Good plan.
Yeah.
Good.
Now do your next few.
Yep. And let's make sure Declan gets a chance to get another image in, because I think he'd like that, wouldn't he? Yeah.
You don't talk much, do you?
He's kind of the quiet type.
No.
You don't know him very well.
Don't get him started.
Yeah, don't.
What's the old saying? Still waters run deep. Look right there, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it moves slightly.
Yeah. There is an asteroid there. I don't know if that's it. I doubt that that's it, because that's really bright if it is.
This is a new one, so it'll be fainter.
Well, it's a new one. They generally tend to be fainter, but not necessarily. It depends on, it's whether or not they've been seen before. That's what the new is. And
So
if it's faint, it's less likely to be seen. But it doesn't mean it necessarily has not been seen.
because that was moving really, really small.
Yeah, it's not moving very fast, but the images are pretty close together. Okay, so that's a known asteroid. I always hate this. I can never... okay, there we go. So this is... 3083Y.
So we found a found asteroid.
Yeah, it's a known asteroid. But like I said, I really would be surprised if we can see it in a single image. We're going to try and track and stack them. That way we can...
Wait, which one was it?
all right. That guy moving? Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty stable crowd.
Anthony. What's his name again?
Stefan? The blue shirt?
Yeah. Stefan. Stefan. We found a known asteroid.
You found a known, that one was a known one, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Done. Let's go subject. Make
observation.
observation.
Okay, did you see what he did there, Declan? Do you want to take the next one? Can you show me that kind of hustle? Okay. And you guys are going to watch him. You guys are a team. You're working together, helping each other out. No, you have to watch him only on the laptop. Yes, you can watch him on the big screen. But the projected, not the TV. And not those over there, because we want live. Yeah, we want live.
Those are slow.
Yeah, there's a delay. Okay.
Uncle. Uncle, can you come here?
He's got me wrapped around his finger even more than he's got you wrapped around his little finger, doesn't he?
At least I moved to get it.
But he's doing the right thing. He's supposed to be right in that seat until his observations are taken, right? So he was doing the right thing.
We'll remember to bring scones and other things next time.
Yeah.
I will remember. We didn't know it was like far
I've
from
gone
course.
another.
He's all the way from
Gulf
BC.
Valley.
Very cool, thank you.
All the way from DC?
No, BC in
Part
Canada.
of BC,
Oh, DC, yes.
from the Okanagan,
We're from BC.
Vancouver, Vancouver,
And you're a Yankee fan?
and Seminole, just like.
It was the only shirt that fit in the store. Please don't hit me.
What is it?
I'm gonna hit you in public, so be later.
But he's right, that's my story too.
It was his shirt. He's not a Yankees fan. It was the only shirt in the store that actually fit. They don't have many quintuple XLs.
That's good kill.
Oh, boy. Somebody's, cruising for a bruising over there.
He's been cruising for a long time.
Ready. See those bars. There you go.
Yeah, okay.
I think we're almost done with this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Looking okay. Re-expose. Make observation. Nice hustle.
Yeah.
Just showed us that's the way to get it done.
Well, we're like hockey forwards. A forward, left wing, and a right wing.
Or the Three Musketeers.
Three Stooges.
Don't
were like
cancel
it.
the observation.
Oh,
Yeah,
Aramis, Porthos, and D'Artagnan. Larry,
Nice shot.
Shirley, and Mo.
Anthony, it's your turn.
Okay.
$16 a minute. Jesus.
Raising LCT at one point in time.
So every year they got better toys.
That's a really weird
You know, nothing knows it. You just use the scroll.
No, 10 was counting you.
That's pretty neat too.
So you're down one, and that was
Well, I'm
source.
actually down 2 now.
Yeah.
I only have 8 total.
Yeah, even. Right now,
So I had
That's a
couple
very
people-
big sword.
I had a couple people really
No, because I counted 10, and it was counting you as well.
Oh, you're right, yeah, and now I only have 8. So we have 7.
Yes.
Right now.
She has a very long sword.
Which one? Right here?
Yes.
Those? Oh, yeah.
It never extended. However, it goes
Have
to
some
the
Noah wafers.
chair, so it
Army and
stops.
scones, cranberry orange scones are very good.
It probably goes farther.
Yes, they are.
Brownie. Go ahead. Susan, if you want one, just take one.
I don't like that.
Stone as well.
But yes.
I noticed it finishes about 4 off the final bar.
Okay, good pointer. Finishes before the final bar.
So it was processing and downloading, it's almost ready.
Yeah, it's with your hand on the mouse, man. It's gonna.
It's gonna
You need to
blow.
put your hay as well.
Okay.
No, you just took new.
Oh.
Let's see if we can go back.
That's okay.
Okay, good. That got everyone.
Oh wait, I'm
Seconds.
defined. Oh darn it. Sorry.
Let's see what happens.
It's okay.
Okay,
It
120.
wasn't that much of a.
Just make observation.
I almost did that last time.
Unusual error occurred.
Okay. Okay. Excuse me.
Go ahead, man.
Control. Okay. So there. Just go ahead and go from there is what you're going to have to do. It'll move.
But do
It'll
we
take about a minute.
But it was in the
Shouldn't
exact
be
same
moving,
spot.
it shouldn't be moving that much anyway.
Yeah, it should not be moving that
What are
much.
these?
Those are stars.
Did you stack all of them? Like
I
onto
stacked
one image?
I stacked 4 of them.
Onto one image?
Hold on, what are we working on first?
120.
120.
And then
Vessel R.
And then
Yes.
make
Make
observation.
observations.
And
So
we're
I-
back
It
in
was
business.
declassified
So I
about a year and a half ago.
stacked 4 of them
It's
for
no
this
longer a
image.
planet.
It's no longer a plane?
I'll get
Yeah, it's a
near
dwarf
there.
planet now.
Pluto? Yes. Unless you ask me, in which case it's a comet.
It's a really, really big comet.
What?
Are you just like
It's a Kuiper belt object. No one can argue with that.
Are you what's yellow?
Especially since there's much
It's a
more.
star that's being used for aligning the images.
And what's green?
A star that's being used for aligning the images.
Why you circled some of them?
I didn't, the computer did.
Because they look like they might be an asteroid?
No, because they're stars that are being used to align the images.
It's amazing how many times you can repeat yourself without getting through that first scope.
This right here is Windows 7, but normally I use Linux, yes.
Why do you have the title screen up again?
I do that every now and then.
Just as a free
Because
advertisement?
This is recorded, and other people might be recording it out there. And so this is just a way of declaring where this came from.
Just letting everyone know, because we're sure that they're fascinated.
Yeah. Let's stick with that story. You can just press enter and it selects OK, or is it space?
No, it's enter.
Yeah, no.
Breathe it down your neck.
It's actually good. If you see a single dot that's all alone by itself, let me know.
That has to
Oh,
be
wait.
at least a billion dots because if there's like a billion dots here.
I think that's just static. Or noise.
It looks like it's noise because like there's the line.
Well, it's not the cleanest observation, but
Why are you clicking it?
because I think it's real.
Minus, pay attention.
I am.
Is one of the guys on
It's about to go.
a radio talk show in Maui. He, I can't remember the name of the, it's on Wednesdays.
Make observation.
Mostly about science.
Back in business.
He comes to these interviews.
Um,
Wednesday.
Anthony, I think. It's your turn.
No, because he went.
Oh, right, it's your turn. My bad.
It goes.
This is
Anthony,
looking
you-
very good, guys. We might have pulled this one off.
Southern Cal.
We might have pulled it off.
She's from Taiwan.
Because those 2 observations are looking very good.
He left already. He was one of the guys up here that was, so he's one of the people on the.
So in other words, I've taken, what I've done is I'm going to show you how to do this. Okay? You see where that point is. You see how there's only one star there, one dot there?
Mm-hmm.
What I've done is we've got 4 images, right? Take the first image, put the second one on top of it, and instead of aligning the stars, we shift it by how much the asteroid should move. So the asteroid would stay in the same place in all of the images. So all the stars look like they move, right?
Oh, okay.
And the asteroid doesn't. And so you've got that one dot there.
That's an interesting way.
So you have to know the speed of the asteroid.
Yeah, so we're using a predicted speed, and the predicted speed is close enough. Do you need glasses? Is that what you're telling me?
He's just playing with mine, and I want to take them away before they get broken. And we haven't.
So the predicted speed is just from the initial observation of it?
So it's from last night's observation, or whenever the observations were taken, and
Me and my dad took out his, I think, 12-inch telescope. How big's your telescope, Dad?
I have to need 12 inch.
12-inch last night, and it was like you could see the rings of Saturn.
you can see the rings. Cool.
And I think when I went to bed, he still tried to like find the galaxy.
Okay, so what you do is you go into tools, astrometry, track and stack. Okay. And then you want to add the images. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we want to do 4 at a time. So I select 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm holding shift down and click. Okay, so if I have 1, I can just count 1, 2, 3, 4. Click on the fourth one. Good work, Declan. Good work.
Anthony, it's all yours.
Okay, so I open those up. Okay. And that's right. You pay more attention to the telescope than even me.
Okay.
Okay. It is looking very optimistic. Let's see what the next 3 sets of images show us, and if it's consistent with everything, then we may have a Minor Planet Center report. Let's actually tip that like this so we stop knocking it over. Because the people out in the internet audience just probably got a rather annoying bump of the microphone tipping over again. Put it into the Urban Dictionary. I heard somebody over here saying that congratulations, you've invented a new word.
I said beef coon.
What did?
Beef coon.
Beef coon, what does that mean?
Beaver vacuum.
Oh.
Yeah, there's someone on Second Life that seems to be a beef coon.
No, that's just something that shows.
No, it's a person. She's just watching.
That's weird. I wouldn't want to.
Okay.
Wow, we've got a lot of pictures.
You still need 3 or 4 more.
Yeah, I see the beaver coon.
That's beef coon.
It does. It looks like a ferret.
I hope whoever that is not offended.
It's a fat ferret.
A very fat bear.
Thankfully, the mic is not
What
working.
country is the beef coon from?
And a beef coon.
It's got a title that says Maui Girl.
Oh, Maui.
Here.
Okay.
Well, there's even Hawaiian flowers. I don't know what this is on Maui.
Hey, dude, heads up.
That's the
Oh yeah.
that's the amphitheater part of the University of Hawaii's Second Life presence.
Did you like?
And
could
we
you
are
create this?
we are actually on. Back up here a little bit. Okay.
Dude, you didn't. You forgot to click make observation.
Oh.
This is the.
Okay, we're good.
Boy, Anthony's not getting a good grade for tonight.
Did he just do the same thing again?
No,
He forgot to click make observation.
He's making better mistakes this time.
Better mistakes.
Experience, you know. You guys shouldn't make mistakes.
Oh, you.
Is this a list of possible asteroids?
All right.
No.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
That is good. This is good
You found one?
news. Yeah, this looks pretty.
Yep,
Pretty
that's
encouraging.
straight line.
That's a straight line.
Guys, I think we might have found one.
We might be in luck.
No, we know that this is the one we were looking for.
Can we name it? Can we rename it?
Never make me happy.
We don't get to name it, sorry.
Somebody else found it yesterday, right? We're just
Mhm.
confirming.
Correct.
And is the confirmation actually good science? Can you send this off and write this up? And
Yeah, so we would send this into the Minor Planet Center. And let me get the...
Would it be under our names?
Yeah.
Yes, it will be, your name will be on this.
Yippee!
wow.
So will be mine and Anthony's.
Really observe
Wait,
it.
what's yours?
Linus.
I never knew.
JD,
Yes.
do you happen to have desktop presenting on yours?
I think I do.
It would be great if I could simulcast that, show the audience what you're doing.
I don't think I do.
Oh, I can give it to you.
Yeah, give it to me and let the audience in on this. This is actually the first time I've done a tracked and stacked report on like this.
We've got 12 minutes left for our observation.
Uh-oh.
12:32.
We're running out.
It's okay. If all else fails, we can get him to get the desktop thingy.
It's close.
Yeah, it's closing in.
I want to do it at least one more time.
You will.
Okay.
Yippee.
You got it. Re-expose object. Make observation.
All right, let
Gone.
Declan go next.
Declan? It's all yours.
You always say that.
I know. It's all yours again.
One, two.
Bauer is speaking and he says to say goodbye to everybody.
Bye, Bauer.
Bye. See you. Thanks for
night.
coming.
Everybody.
Bye.
And a big hurrah.
Who are you?
9, 10, 11.
Who are you? Seriously? Seriously? He's a scientist from South Cal.
From
Where's South Cal?
California.
Southern California. Pardon?
I think I know that.
Late at night there.
Yeah.
Because I'm
So
just
Declan
asking
wanted to
her.
do one more. We'll do one more. That'll be a good.
20.
Yeah, that'll be a nice round 20.
You got 20, not 12.
Yes, we got 20, which is even better than
Which
12.
means we got 16
Astronomers does it.
for the R.
Pardon?
We got 16 R.
Yes, I think we got 16.
Wow, we got
No,
20.
15R, but that's okay. The fact that that I found something in each image that looked to me like an asteroid, and in each block of 4 images, I should say, that looked like an asteroid, and then when I plotted the coordinates, came up as a straight line. I think it's very encouraging.
It's the same as us. Good. So it's just
Yeah, but they're watching us. They're not doing anything.
we are watching too.
We're getting the credit, though.
Yeah. Therefore, we are infinitely better.
Still this.
Does that scone need to go away? Is that what?
Yes.
Eat that last scone. Yes, otherwise I am.
I don't eat scones.
There's another pack of brownies if anybody wants to try.
Brownies to go round.
There's another pack of brownies over there.
Brownies to
Yeah.
go round.
Well, you're not doing
Okay.
anything. I wanted to ask you, last night when you showed me that object that was made out of aluminum, you said it was
So we might have
There's an
found something.
off-axis parabola.
that's
Yeah,
So we might have found one.
I think we got it.
You should
Which
scroll down.
would be really pretty incredible.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be there.
Right. Go.
Expose.
Expose.
Make.
Make.
Okay.
We're done.
Yippee!
All right. So that's.
Oh wow, that only took 3 minutes. Anthony, get in the seat.
I think at this point, let's do a favor for Dr. Howell over at Las Cumbres Observatory. is wondering if we could get a picture of Mars.
Let's do it.
Cool.
Okay? So I've got the coordinates here. Now, anyone listening, please do not take pictures of Mars or any other planet with the Faulkes telescope. They're too bright unless you really, really, really know what you're doing.
Do not try this at home.
Do you?
Exactly. I have a PhD in astronomy. It's like I'm a doctor of astronomy.
You get a
So you can
PhD.
take a picture?
So I know what I'm doing.
Yay, we get to
What are astronomy's cholesterol levels?
Stars, the cholesterol level of stars is very low. They're very. They die from other causes.
And I just get fever and run
My
away.
son's going to die of other causes too. But it's going to be sooner than that.
He's doing good.
Hey, somebody dropped a whole bunch of brownies off over here.
Wonder who that could be.
Careful, this will go sort of all the way up. like that.
Yeah. In fact, tables are not chairs, are they?
Where are you going, that way? Okay.
Yeah. He's actually.
Don't break anything here.
Don't worry too much about him. He's actually very well behaved for his age.
Yeah, besides
Right?
he's too tiny
Don't
to
tell
cause
him
any
that.
damage.
Yippee!
But because he is going, and so now what you do is you act really good, really behaved, because then your dad will think that, okay, maybe I should tell him that, right?
It
See?
won't work now that you've told him what's your plan.
He whispered it though. But very loudly whispered, just like my parents. And not
It
more.
will not work
Oh,
now.
you have another friend?
And do you think we can crispy the telescope?
No. We cannot crispy the telescope.
Okay, we're finished with this observation. Let's go
Okay,
where we need
go to Mars.
There, no
Enter Ariane deck. Do you want me to read them for you?
observation. Yeah, sure.
10.
Oh, wait, it's 6.
Scroll down. Just scroll down.
Oh, there, okay.
Okay, right ascension. 10. 43. Tab 39.92. Tab 12. Tab 11. Tab 10.9.
We don't have much time.
Okay, and this is Mars.
How much time do we have?
About 5 minutes.
No, that's
Okay.
fine then.
All right,
We can
continue.
probably.
Continue. Move now.
Oh, wait,
No.
is it going to do that same... Oh, yeah.
Just move now.
Move now.
Wait, so... Are we... Oh, yeah, never mind.
Okay. And let's do a color plus ND for half a second.
Okay.
0.5 seconds.
I'm changing the password on the head. To my birthday.
I really
Also-
hope we get one.
I think we got our target. We think that is-
I saw one going
Oh.
diagonally right and one going diagonally up right. So, is there a different? Are they different asteroids, or did you just invert it?
Make observation.
I don't know what you mean. Let's
Like on your charts, I saw one going like this, and I saw one going like this.
One was right ascension and one was declination.
I see.
Oh, that says my name in it.
Yep.
Oh, what's your name?
Declan.
Oh, that's funny.
It's Declan with an I and declination.
This
That's
is not
declination.
Well, everyone says declination. And everyone says Declan. Declan.
Estimated total time.
Wait, scroll up. We've got 4 minutes. So we can probably get the Mars.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And then maybe Saturn if we're lucky.
We're seeing Saturn.
Saturn. Oh, no, Saturn.
Will this like see the? Wait, if we do Saturn.
Probably not, because it takes about a minute to slew, and we've got 3 minutes left. So
Right.
if we slew to a new target, we're going to kind of be out of it. And by the time we get to the new target, we won't have enough time to take a picture. So what we'll do is, what do you want? Hydrogen alpha, hydrogen beta, or oxygen for the of Mars?
Of Mars?
Yeah.
Oxygen.
You want to try oxygen?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, just because you see light in that color does not mean there's oxygen there.
Buy them.
Yeah.
Okay?
Some monsters and dragons.
Smile, we're having fun.
We are. We are.
Okay.
I really hope that asteroid we found, or supposedly found, really is one.
So I think we did find it. All right.
Does this one have to
You
be?
want to help with the analysis?
Sure. Actually, I have a different avatar behind it. Yeah.
You want to do Saturn?
Pardon?
You want to do Saturn?
No.
No, yeah, fine.
Yes.
We don't have time.
Oh, we don't?
Right, the manual right
It's only, we've only got.
What's your IP? I gave you the.
It's over there.
Oh, it's over there.
Okay,
No,
good.
Yeah, just,
Whoa! That's Mars.
Yeah, they're gonna have to redo that.
Okay, re-expose object.
Great.
Drop down menu.
Okay.
You wanted to do oxygen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
O3, good.
Oh, 3, okay.
Do it for 1 second.
Ooh, this is gonna be tight, man.
Okay, so that's going to be our last one.
Wait, if it's exposing in the middle of our shut off, does it like?
It will not let you take an exposure if you do not have time to complete it.
Oh, this is gonna be tight there.
No, I won't let you start it. You have enough time.
So it lets you finish it.
Yes.
Oh, so we'll have enough time.
Yes.
That's good. So it doesn't just like end on. Okay. Because we only have a minute now.
I was trying to save the energy.
It looks like a sun.
Yeah, it's so bright that it's tearing out the other stuff. Probably should have exposed it.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, man.
The optics do that.
We have plenty of time.
No, we don't have time to even take a picture at this point.
Can we
Okay.
hook up your computer to the
Yep.
thingamajig? And
whatever you said is that.
Okay, who takes over now?
Nothing for the Jake.
I do.
Who's next up on the list for the?
Because
the
Declan
box
went, then he went, and I haven't had a
Then
turn.
I meant, I was asking sort of JD, well, who's the next observer on the
No,
schedule
Dan.
tonight?
I don't know. I could look.
I'm just curious what they're going to be looking at. I'm going to check to see when they post their picture.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Continue watching. See what they put up.
Okay.
I didn't see any
Okay.
images.
Say
Clicking
okay.
okay.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Those Mars ones are loaded.
Declan, what are you doing? Declan?
Declan, you're making me look silly because I said that you were well behaved. Do you want to make me look silly?
You probably shouldn't ask him that.
Do you want to make me look bad?
Again, see previous comment.
No, you do not want to make me look bad.
I don't.
That's correct. Now come on over and be helpful, right?
Actually, I think he prefers just to sit in this blanket. It's funny because it's true.
Okay, edit my firewall to accept connections from.
How did you get all those other ones? Is that because you're logged in?
How did you get the red text?
Where?
Up. You scroll up.
What?
Scroll up.
There.
Wait, down. The red.
There.
Down.
The what?
Down. There.
Oh, yeah.
It's red text.
That's the one that we need.
It says, sorry, this image was not received from the telescope. Oh, yeah, that's when I messed up.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Okay, Steph, you're going to have to come in and help me get this. Because I've got to modify my firewall to accept the connection.
Okay.
Of course,
And
no
then
idea.
if you stop desktop presenter and start it again
272.
and say allow access.
Oh, allow access. Okay. There we go. See if that works.
156.
156, yes. Okay. That was a lot easier than I thought.
Would you like another brownie?
Sure.
Okay, you ready to help look for the asteroid deck one?
Okay,
Yes.
that works.
Okay.
Same
From
province
this
you do.
website.
I live in Vancouver.
Okay. So, discussions of
Yeah, okay.
Vancouver and wherever you live are going to be taking place back there. Asteroid discussions are going to be taking place over here. Okay? So, decide
What
what.
if one...
I have the microphone.
Okay. Put the microphone back down so we don't knock it over again.
We've done
All
that
right.
too much today.
Yes, we've done that too many times. Okay, you need to take it down a notch, but okay. No, don't focus.
I think you practically just screamed
All right,
his
thank
ear.
you. He's good. He's good.
He just screamed
Okay,
into
so
there,
what
and I
we
think
need
that
to
goes
do,
into
I want
his
all
ear.
three of you to watch this because you're each going to do this once yourself. Okay? We're going to go into astrometry. Okay, that means astro is star, metry is to measure. We're going to do what's called tracking and stacking. Okay? We want to add some images to the track and stack, and it will open up to the right folder. Okay? I want you to get 1, 2, 3, 4 images. All right? Open those up tell it OK.
Oh.
Now, what this program will do is it'll take the images and shift them by the amount that the asteroid moves, so they'll all line up. So the asteroid will be all in the same position, but the stars will look like they move. For us to do that, we need to know the direction of motion and the speed of motion on the sky. We get that from the Minor Planet Center.
Ooh.
And so the speed on the sky, I'm going to change that to the right speed. And this is the direction, the position angle. Okay?
Ta-da.
We're going to click on OK, and then it will do that automatically.
Not responding.
It happens. It does tend to go in through a phase of not responding.
You read too much.
No, he doesn't read too much. He can't read too
It's a
much.
shame you can't put this on this one.
Oh,
Thank you for saying that, Dad.
okay. So this might change sizes on the internet viewers because we just
Whoa.
put this onto the overhead. Okay. So we've got this image is tracked and stacked. You guys see how there are 4 dots?
Yes.
Okay, that's from each of the images of the star.
So it's moving.
So, yeah, we shift each image relative to the previous ones. And let's see if we can't find...
They're all. So that's many asteroids.
No, those are
No,
stars.
those are stars because we're moving the images so the asteroids stay, but the stars move.
Yeah, so the asteroid should be a single point.
Oh.
We're moving with the asteroid, and so the stars are moving, look like they're moving. Okay, and so we want to find a lonely dot, one that doesn't have 4 other dots
And
with
it's
it.
fuzzy.
Fuzzy one,
Yeah, and it needs to be kind of like one of the stars.
What was that?
I don't know. I just
Will
like.
it be double extra bright because it's got all 3 overlays?
But it's very faint to begin with, so it's going to end up being kind of faint. Okay? Did you see something? I did.
Yeah, right there, underneath the stars.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we think that is our target. And we're going to copy the name of the target into Astrometrica right here. I'm going to paste that in there. And we'll click on accept. And we'll assume that that's the right target because it's moving in the right, it looks like it's moving in the right direction. So I'm going to close this. This was 14, it was the first 4 images, right? So it's 14, 15, 16, 17. So the next person who's going to go first,
I'll do it. We all put our hands up.
Joe Kim Po.
Yes.
Chopsticks?
What? It's just
you
1,
pick.
2, 3.
Just go.
Pick a number
Just
2
some-
and 10.
I pick 5.
There you go. You go first.
There we go.
Okay.
I always pick 5.
Thank you.
Astrometry.
See, you're being helpful.
Track and stack.
Okay.
I called second. You called
And then you want to go with 18.
Do this.
So click on the first one.
Hit the shift key.
And then push shift down and click on 22. The next one.
Open.
Open. Okay. And then click OK.
Loading,
Loads
loading,
the
loading.
images. And the speed and the position angle should be correct. It remembers the last one you did. So go ahead and click OK.
Lining.
Hey.
Let's do this. But I can...
Okay. Zoom in twice. Go over to the left a little bit. I think I saw it already.
Labor was a different
I
color.
thought.
Yeah, it's supposed to
So
be
those
purple.
the circles on there are the stars that are being used for
What's this?
reference.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Try that one to the left. Let me see that.
Oh, yeah.
This?
Yeah, try that one.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's about right. So go ahead and paste the name
So,
into here.
paste, accept.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and close it. Who's next?
Me.
I do. Pick a number.
Let's let Declan go first.
Five.
He's younger and has a harder time waiting.
Yippee! No, I
Okay.
called it before him, though.
Yeah, so astrometry. Open stack. Add some. And you want to start at 22, and then you want to go down, shift, 25. Is that right? Is that 4?
Yeah.
Open.
Okay.
Open.
And then, okay.
It's nighttime in second life.
It's dark.
Whatever kind of wants to be.
Can you show it on the screen?
Okay, zoom in twice.
Oh.
Magnifying glass at the top, please.
What? No. All the way?
No, down a little bit.
Yeah, down.
Not that much. Up a little bit, up a little bit, a little more, somewhere about there. And go over to the left, a little bit.
No, it's at the bottom.
Reject. Your other left. That's good. Okay.
What's that?
Oh, no,
What?
that's too bright. Oh, yeah.
I think it's this.
No,
No.
it's way
No.
too tiny. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not fuzzy.
Yeah, it's not.
That's not it. That's
I don't
No,
think
it's
that's
too
it.
bright.
get down. That's enough. Not seeing it. Go to the right. Not seeing. No, go to the right, not that. What?
Even lower right?
Lower right, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there.
No.
Oh.
You found it.
Is that it?
Okay.
I just paste it.
That's
Paste
it.
the name. It's already.
That looks about right.
The last number was closer to the line of the stars. Is it moving?
It's moving.
Do I exit?
Right. And then go ahead and close that, and then Anthony's turn.
Ha.
Now you do forward or pop, is that what you do?
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Yeah.
didn't we take more than? So we're gonna need to go again, aren't
I guess I was asking is why we do forward or pop as opposed to
we?
all.
25.
We got 3.
Yeah, he's only got 3.
Okay. That's fine. We'll no, wait a minute. Actually, let me see if we've got more images.
Yeah, I think we do, cause we have like 6. Give me a second. Yeah, caps lock.
We might have just found an asteroid.
What?
When you get that close to the light, it's very loud.
Right, actually, we gotta go soon.
that'll be a little bit longer, but he did help out, so I'm going to have you write down his first initial, middle initial, and last name so that we can put him on the paper. He deserves credit. Yes.
Good definitely.
And I think if everyone is all right with it, the four of us will be on this. Is that all right? Is that all right with everyone else?
Is he taking the notes here?
You can probably write them down and I'll give it.
Hey, now it's just the two musketeers.
No, actually, there are 4 musketeers. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but you're leaving.
No,
Two stooges.
I'm leaving soon. Oh, Tootsie Roll.
Don't. You're just gonna eat that.
It's empty.
Oh, okay. That's wrong.
Yeah, can I wish you would be leaving soon? It's getting late.
Oh, your daddy's
starting to get carrying on. You've got to go to school in the morning.
That's true.
I should see you again. I'm sure I'll see you again at some point.
Enjoy.
Okay, so let's see here. Let's remove all those. And then, what's this called?
Come on, Dick.
Go ahead and do all 5.
Wait, there are extra cups on there?
Yes, they're in a box.
Might as well.
Can you read that last name?
N-E-D-O-N. Oh,
11.
H-A-R-T-N-E-L.
Here, why don't you write it?
Jay, thank you very, very much. We really
All
appreciate
right.
it, sir.
Thank you.
Always appreciate you. Have a great
All
night.
right.
Sorry we're running.
No, no worries. It's getting late. You're probably getting a little
He's got to keep getting silly.
Yeah. I know. Okay.
When I get too tired, I can
Write yours down.
Yes, we all do that. Thank you. Appreciate your help on that. Okay. So go ahead and open those, Anthony.
Okay.
And open on those.
Why have you selected 6?
I've got, I know, and then, because there were 6 left. Okay. Good. And then that's the correct speed and position angle, so click on OK.
Aligning.
No. That object you showed me, you said it was being used in a telescope.
It's an experiment that we.
Secondary mirror?
It's an experimental mirror for an instrument that would be used in a telescope. We haven't. Go ahead and zoom in and look for your asteroid. So we haven't done anything with it yet. We're still working on the processing to do that.
But it is
Can
made
you
out of
close this?
aluminum in a
Or
way.
just drag it
That's
down?
correct.
The question
What?
came up, can you
Is that it?
put aluminum on aluminum?
Where?
Can you? Yes, you can
No,
put
I'm
aluminum
just
onto
saying, there we go.
aluminum.
Okay.
I don't know how well it
What?
adheres,
What?
Yeah,
Where?
that, that
What's this?
occurred to me when you're
That's
talking about it.
No.
star right there.
What was that thing right
That's
there?
it.
What's that?
That's it.
That's
Click
it?
on that. Click on that. I think that is it.
Sticky.
Okay, paste the name into the cell there. Correct.
Oh, that was quick.
Control V. Accept. Okay. Now what we need to do
Do we just
Oh, the
load
other guy.
all the images? And
is we need to. Okay, let me take the chair back here.
should we just load all the images and see if the star asteroid is in the right place? What we chose them
So yes, that's about right. We're going to check to make sure it's in the right place, and so
There you go. There's the names.
okay. Thank you.
The smiley face is not part of my name. I just put it there for fun.
Okay, so I've got a spreadsheet that should allow us to compare this. All right.
You're in the way of the camera.
PC report file. So we're going to look at these 4 targets here, and I want to put that into a new text editor because that's just the way it works. Okay. And then come back here. It's width. So
Wow.
that.
Are you just placing them randomly?
No, I'm putting them at the breaks. So, for example, 10.845.903, that's the right ascension. So I want 10 to go in the first cell, 8 to go in the second cell, 45.903 to go in the next cell. And then declination is plus 21. And so I'm breaking them up.
The second one seems to be a little bit out.
Second one, what seems to
The
us?
second set that you just put in there seems to be just a little bit off.
Okay, well, let's
If
see.
you go back to that table that you were looking at. Yes. The first set is 10.845. The third set is 10.844. The fourth set is 10.843. So 10.837 on the second set is a bit off.
Yeah, okay, so that's okay. That just basically means we got the wrong target. And so, but let's see if the rest of them line up.
No, the second one was me.
Okay, so we get to give you a hard time.
You can do that anyway.
Well, yeah, but, we don't tell him that.
He found it. So, I should not be held responsible. I just clicked on it.
Okay.
What?
Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, there's my problem.
What happened?
Yeah, so that second one, we're going to want to go back and check and see if we can do that again.
It was mine, so.
So yeah, you're going to have to redo that. But let's just quickly from the predicted coordinates, we want to get the predicted coordinates in here. Oh wait.
Oh wow, this is like really off time. This is like 4 seconds off. It's really weird.
Do you ever think that maybe you're the one that's weird, not that? So all I'm doing is I've got this spreadsheet up, and it'll automatically plot the positions of the right ascension and declination for comparison.
So, yeah, the second one's off.
Yeah, the second one is off. So let's go ahead and just see if the other 3 were correct, if we've got a match. So minus 86.26, that's the rate of change in right ascension. It's like the speed in that direction. Okay, so that's a pretty close match in speed in right ascension, the rate of change in right ascension. And then declination, 1775, 17.
7.5.
Yeah.
So we got 20 and 75.
Just want to make sure I've got the same number of decimal places because I have not seen them. That's weird. But it looks like. Okay, let me just really quickly check if that makes sense.
What's that? It's a camera holder?
No, it's for tracking.
Oh, that's cool.
I use the timer for my water heater, the 24-hour timer. Yeah.
That's really cool. It's homemade too.
All right, so that looks like a good match, you guys. All right, so let's get Linus back here when he's done. Don't. We're not in a huge rush, so don't feel like you have to rush away from it. Sorry to pull him away from you. All right, so second stack, and let's see if we can find the right target.
Which ones did I do?
22 and 26.
You did the second set of 8.
Do 25.
Okay.
22.
So, no.
No, he did 18 to 21.
18 to 21.
He did 18 to 21.
Do 18 to 21. Okay.
Dude. That's right.
Yeah. You have to. That's exactly it. I mean, the observing is actually usually a very small part of astronomy.
But that's the most enjoyable part.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, we found it.
And so.
2. No, I'm just saying we got the image.
Okay. So there's that isolated dot there. Click on it.
This?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Right ascension. So 37. Is that what we got last time?
Yes, we got it last time.
That's what we got last time. That's it. Odd.
So that means that one's not the right one? No, I thought it felt a little bit smudged.
I think you're looking for a different. Go up between the two greens on this side.
Over here? Should be over this direction. Somewhere over here.
What's that? No, that's not it. What about that?
Yeah, it looks like it might be it. Signal to noise is about right.
That's still 10.837 though.
10.837.
So we're looking for 10.842?
Yeah, that's approximately what are we looking for? Let's see.
We're looking for something in the range of 10.844.
Yeah.
Ascension
44.9 is what we're looking at.
Okay.
Is that a flight simulator something?
So we've got a couple people left and they're still hanging out. They're still asking questions and.
That's 39 on
and 40. That's pretty good.
I've seen some on the internet.
Somewhere along this line. And
There is some.
What's that?
should be about 10.844, somewhere in that range.
Yeah, 44.9
And then-
or somewhere around 45.
And then between 26 and 35, so let's call that
30, 31.
So yeah, 30 or 31. So 44.
So they have a flight simulator somewhere they need it.
So it should be 45 even about.
Yeah, the big screen.
44, and then
that the one we just looked at? Yeah, see, that's 70 now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can I see this?
So somewhere right around there is where we could. It might be that dot.
Then what?
One of those. It might be that, but no. I think that.
Being down below it.
I think that if we are not convinced that the measurement is right, then we just don't include it. Better not to include it.
But that looks like just look down below it, and there's a form like that.
What?
Where?
It's very close, yeah, you're right, you're very close to where you're
This? No, I think this is just a dot.
Yeah, that's no. The full width half max should be over 1 arc second. Yeah, I don't know. It might be crowded by a star. It might. I don't know.
This thing, they mount it right there.
Yeah, that's not it.
That's nice.
And so,
Yeah.
but that's okay. If we've got 3 observations, that's enough for them to be for it to be useful.
Just gonna pop around here.
What they ought to do is be able to track your mouse pointer when you're
What's that?
when you're running the pointer around. Does it tell you where it's at?
Yeah.
So you could
JD?
locate it by that. Couldn't you?
What's that?
That's the same thing we saw before, and it looks just about right, but
10:37 rather than 10:45.
So, then, if that's 10:837, what's this one? That's up here. What's this one?
Oh, that should be on the bottom.
yes.
That one's about right as far as the RA is concerned.
That's in line with the other.
But it looks like that's part of the star, and the signal's noise is too high.
What about thinking just the note?
It's too bright. It's probably part of this. It looks like it's one of the stars, the images of the star in there. And so it might be that it's part of that it happened to line up pretty closely with that star, but I'm just not seeing anything convincing in these images. To be honest.
Like right in the center, that little dot.
Yeah, we see it in the other 12 images, we just don't see it in these 4.
That's not it.
Mm-hmm.
Can it disappear?
I
No,
you know what,
not
I
really.
actually think it was hiding behind that star.
Yeah, it might be that it was happened to be very close enough to that star that it looks like it's part of the star.
Because that's where it should be. That's the approximation of where it should be.
Yeah,
Is it reflected
and it
light?
looks like it's a lot brighter too. So I don't know. I mean,
An asteroid has reflected light, right?
correct. Right. The asteroid reflects light. It does not have its own light.
So, I'm thinking this might be it. That's way too bright, right?
It's also a little bit further off.
Click on it, and I'll tell you why that's not it.
Because the signal was
You see how it's really sharp? Look at the FWHM. And that stands for full width at half max. That's a measure of how wide it is.
0.4.
Okay, now go click on that star, what we think is the star there. Full width half max of 1.1. So a star, which is a real point, is very, very small on the sky. If a star is
I think it's
this
somewhere in here.
larger, then that's got to be a fake image.
I think it's somewhere like...
Which could you, those 4, maybe take 2 of them and add to the 2 before, and take 3 after.
Yeah, we could break it down in groups of 3, and that's not a bad idea.
So...
Yeah, because I think that is it, but it is ambiguous because of the star.
Can you take the information offline and work on it later?
18...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was
So that's what
to
we've already
18
done.
to...
Okay. Just
22.
hold on. Cancel this for a minute, guys. Okay, cancel. close that image first. Okay. Now go ahead and do. Okay, so do three, group each in groups of 3.
So,
Do 17 to 20.
Do 14 through 19.
okay.
Okay.
So what is, does it still have our assumed victim? Asteroid? Did it?
No, we're doing something entirely different. We're just going over.
I think what he's asking is, do they still have the same coordinates that we originally inputted in there? Speed and
Yes, it does have that. Good. Okay. Now zoom in.
was.
Look around and see if you see it anywhere. That's exactly right. It's nice.
So we found the one in those other images? Oh, what about?
Where? No.
10:8:45. That's the same image. That's the one.
That's the one? I see to okay some spaces. A lot of spaces.
Hit reject. So click the X button. Now go back into it again.
Right, this one, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I want to give it a different name. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to give it a different name. Okay, so I'm going to copy that. Because otherwise, if we give it the same name, it would be confusing to separate it out in the...
So we think that's it.
Uh-huh. Okay, so now do the next 6.
I think we only did 5 on that one.
Mm-hmm. We did 6.
So we did 17.
14 to 19. You want to do 20 to 25.
Red. Okay.
Okay. Loading. I really hope we can find what was happening with that second star and second image.
Second measurement.
Yeah. Because everything else was right. So, by all means, it should be right.
Yeah.
Maybe. How's that? So that.
10:8:44:48. Close. Not quite.
Not quite.
Yeah, a really powerful telescope.
I clicked on this, right?
Just about this much light. And
So, around this
an
area.
amateur telescope can have no problem. Oh, okay.
Well, if you're...
Click on that one right there.
This one?
Yeah, then you just put a filter that blocks a fraction of light.
1.4,
So red
it's a little bit
will block
higher.
all the light that isn't red. Green filter blocks all
paste
light that
on
isn't green. And so when you cut colors like that, you're actually reducing the light. Or you can get what's called a neutral density filter, ND. Okay?
This is what we think it is.
Okay.
It's 10:8:44.
Okay. So you marked it?
Yep.
Okay, then do the rest of the images. I don't care if there's 6 or 8 or how many there are.
So we just did up to 25.
27.
You start at 28, at 27, go to the
Okay. Do that.
And so we're doing them over again?
We're doing different samples.
I'm not sure if I'm going to be teaching or not.
Do
And if I am, it will most likely be in the engineering department over teaching electro-optics. But the guy who is teaching Astronomy 110 next time is Dr. John Pye, who is incredible. He is absolutely incredible. He has a lab class that I highly recommend.
Okay. Let's just get a reading on what this is. So this is 10/8/46.
And you're letting Anthony participate too, correct?
Good. Well, he spotted the last two. So.
Yeah. Okay. All right. As long as you're both working together as a team, I'm not going to complain about how you do it, but I want you two to be working together.
What is that? That is 10/8/43.
Which is about right to where we were the first time.
Because we went 45
Yeah.
for it. Is that? Yeah,
It's
taste
gonna be
it. So we done it.
Okay.
We've got.
All right. Let's check it against the original target. Let me steal this, Anthony. And eventually, you're going to get to the point where you're doing the spreadsheet stuff too. I want you to learn that.
Oh, cool.
Okay. So what I want to do is I want file. Okay.
Cross your
And so
fingers,
this is the new set. And so
It's pretty consistent.
Yeah.
mm-hmm. And what I will do after this is I'm going to
Oh, I really hope this works.
It looks like it's going to.
Okay, so let's compare the right ascension of the first and second right ascension. Minus 86.24, minus 85.31. That looks pretty good. And then 17, 18. Yeah, so that's pretty close. 171 versus 177.
6 off, but you know.
Yeah, but that's not like a huge amount off. So that's pretty reasonable. So I think that we've got that.
Should we do them all at once and see if we can find one consistent?
One that's consistent with all the others?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to do that, or do you want to do it, or?
I think we can do it if you want.
All right. Sounds like a good plan.
Close
So
that
track
one
and
first.
close that. Track and stack all of them. Let's see what happens.
And we can hopefully find our add 14 scroll.
This is a real one.
Woo!
Astrometrica? Yeah, it is. You can
Okay.
get a 90-day free trial.
No, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
No, this might take a while.
I'm part of a program
Yeah.
where they provide a license.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is gonna take a while.
Take a couple minutes. Let's see. Yeah, and
Hurry up and wait.
it's really nifty this is a nifty program. Yeah.
Do this manually.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, can you imagine measuring the positions manually like they used to do? Yeah.
Now we take half a minute.
Yeah.
With like
In fact, some of the older glass plates that they took originally, they hold them in comparison with today.
Mm-hmm.
Stacking
You
images.
just get a big scan. You get a photo and just measure.
They've digitized some of them, but it's time-consuming, expensive, and so what most astronomers are kind of going with is, well, let's just do new surveys like Pan-STARRS, which is which will do much.
No,
in it,
remember we
so
expanded by 2, because then it'll fill the screen.
zoom in, yeah.
Okay. Wow. What's that?
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that just
That's
kind
our
of
victim.
pokes you in the eye. Click on it. Give it a
That's
new
our
name.
victim.
So paste it. So paste and give it the name. Change the.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, close it up
Reject.
and go back in.
Reject, and then.
Close it and go back in.
Okay, right there. Paste.
No, don't paste.
No, right click paste.
Type. Don't paste. Because you're pasting graphs if you do.
Oh,
Just
right.
type it. Just
Oh.
type it.
Yeah.
So,
Terry, Frank, Bravo, Edgar 5,
TF B
Bravo.
E 5,
E
Oh, TF.
E is in Edward.
TFB
TF.
B
Oh, B.
V
B.
5,
5
small c,
C 2.
in this
0.
case 2.
Yeah, 2. That's right.
In this case 2.
Except.
Except. Okay.
We found our victim.
All right. Let me see. Let's see if that's consistent with everything else, and it should be. I mean, it's pretty
The
certain.
stars are pretty when you.
Yeah.
Anthony, I swear, if this is right, we win.
It is.
It is?
It's consistent. But what I'm still going to do with this is I'm still going to send it to one of the graduate students who's just is mind-blowingly good with asteroids. He's like a Jedi master of asteroids.
Wow, everything's like so delayed, so it's fun to watch.
When this gets posted,
Mm-hmm.
I'd like you to send me the link to it.
Okay. Well, it's a little bit assuming that it gets posted, but it probably will. It might. Okay. So let's do our.
So it's just you and the weasel.
Not anymore. Too big to do.
Let's put together our Minor Planet Center report.
We lost all of our viewers.
We lost everybody. We bored them to death.
Well, the last comment from the last one is, oh boy, this is so cool.
So, you know.
But it's bedtime, so
Yeah, well, it's
Bye-bye.
past his.
Okay, well tell the last person leaving that bug us. We'll do it again.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I'll do it again anytime.
All right. So are we done being on air?
Yeah.
Okay. So we can.
Well, actually, what else are you going to do? I'll keep recording.
Okay, so yeah, you can keep recording, but I'd like having my email address blanked out on this account.
Tell me when. Okay, hold on a second. Let me go to a different shot. Easy to do.
Okay, different shot.
Cut through
There you
commercial.
Okay, give me a couple of seconds here.
Fade it back.
I just want to get one thing off this email account, which is a sample.
You tell me when to go back.
Not yet.
Okay.
Still not yet.
Don't worry.
Okay, so what I want to do is get this. Okay. Should be all right now.
I will bring this back up into this.
No, there it is on there
There.
anyway. Okay. So. And so this would be.
That's a D.
It's GG with him.
Okay. DG. All right.
Partner.
We'll see if we get, and then you remember I've sent things to Marco Michelli before, right?
Oh
Anthony?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
And so that's what we're going to do is we're going to send this to Marco and let him take a look at it. And then I'll also tell him he should feel free to add his name, and if he wants, he can file it. Otherwise, we will. And we only want to use those three. That. Okay, so I'm just renaming the asteroid.
Okay.
Okay.
So what are you going to name it?
To the name that it really is. Okay, remember how we did the 1s and the 2s?
Yeah.
Okay,
We're just going to put 0?
we're just going to go with 0. Okay? And so I took all the 1 observations, which were breaking the data into 3 groups, and those came out very good. We weren't confused about which target to look at, and so we'll go with those. And then I'm going to send this to Mr. Michelli, who is over on Oahu and is very good with asteroids.
We did it.
That's a cool name.
Marco. Yeah.
Marco Michelli?
Marco Michelli, yeah.
Is he Italian?
Yes, he is.
Like that, I should hope so.
Born and raised in Italy.
The boss. MPC.
All right. So let's see here.
Yay.
All of you?
All right. So at this point, all I'm going to be doing is just FTPing stuff over to Marco. So I don't think we need to continue.
Ba-la-ba-ba.